All right, Rick, time to talk about the area playoffs. Let's start with Lake Travis. They're playing Tybee this week. They stumbled against McAllen last week. You were there, but they got the victory. Now they're playing a Tybee team that they beat in September without Michael Brewer. They're going to have Michael this time. Are they going to win the rematch?
Well, they're going to win the rematch. They've got Michael Brewer and they've got Tanner Gillette back. He didn't play at wide receiver. I like Lake Travis. They're battle tested. Like I said, Brewer's playing. All they have to do is stop Johnny Manziel, a great quarterback from Kerrville, and he may be the best quarterback in the state right now. But if they can contain him, Lake Travis advances.
I'm going to go with Tybee. Lake Travis has not played very well in the last couple of weeks. I think we both expected them to blow out McAllen last week, but McAllen played well, and the reason they played well was Colton Lesson was able to run the ball and pass the ball, and Menziel's a lot better than Colton. As good as Colton played last week, Menziel's a lot better. So I think this time around, even though they do have Brewer back, and that's going to be different from the matchup in September, I just think it's going to be too much Tybee, and the reign of Lake Travis will end this week.
Tough.
All right, second game, we're going to stay in that district, Cedar Park. They're going to be playing a very good Smithson Valley team. Both teams have great defenses. Cedar Park might have a little bit better offense. How do you see this one playing out?
Well, Cedar Park, every time you doubt them, they come up with another big win. When you start with 3 offensive linemen who are going to play Division I college football, you know you've got a good team. They haven't had that much of a close game all year. I like them in this game, even though it's probably their toughest opponent to date, but I'm not doubting the Timberwolves now.
Yeah, Smithson Valley, the last 5 games, only 1 touchdown has been scored against them, and that was actually their offense's fault because it's scored by Lockhart on an interception return. But Cedar Park has a lot better offense than those teams that Smithson Valley's been playing. It's not going to be, Cedar Park's been averaging in the 40s each week point total. It's not going to be like that. It's probably going to be a 21-20 knockout, drag it out. Battle in San Marcos, and I see Cedar Park winning this one in the end. All right, we talked about the Lake Travis Tybee matchup to start this thing. Another rematch is going to be Wimberley-Cuero. Wimberley beat them 49-42 at the first game of the season. A lot's kind of changed for both teams since then. Cuero's been playing really well. Wimberley's been playing well without Dennis Smith. How do you see this rematch playing out?
It was a big upset at the time that at least we thought it was an upset, but Wimberley hasn't lost a game. They're number 3 in the state for a reason. They had Trinity Wilson, I believe is his name, 200 yards rushing in the last game. Who is he?
So I think he's a sophomore, but
he just came out of nowhere.
Star.
The Texans are not going to lose this football game. They're just too good.
Yeah, Wimberley, they've played well through adversity. The last 6 games without Dennis Smith, they've just been unstoppable. I don't see it stopping anytime soon, and we'll see if Wimberley can continue that momentum and maybe beat Brownwood in a championship game in a couple of weeks. Last game, Vista Ridge, Alamo Heights. Who do you like?
I like Alamo Heights. I like them because, one, they've got the playoff pedigree. They're in the playoffs almost every year. Vista Ridge in the playoffs for the first time. They got their first playoff victory last week, 41-6 over Travis. A great day to be a Ranger. Alamo Heights, they beat Medina Valley 23-15. This is an average team for them, but they are battle tested. I like them in the playoffs.
I'm going to go with Vista Ridge. If you'd asked me this question last week, I'd probably go down to Alamo Heights because Vista Ridge closed out the regular season in a pretty unimpressive fashion. But their first playoff game against Travis, they were very good. They were scoring long touchdowns. They were scoring all over the place. And I just like them. I think they can continue that momentum and maybe get up like they got up for that Cedar Park game a couple weeks ago. And this time, get away with a victory.
Let's go Rangers.
All right, those are our predictions. Come back with us next week. We'll be talking about regional quarterfinals.